Hi. It is me. I am back. I am making more food because that's all I do. I make food and I die inside, and that's what I do with my life. So, because, this one is kind of complicated, I started early, and I just realized when I texted my mom from your phone, I texted it like I would text her, and I hope she realizes, like, it wasn't you. Because I was like, I'm cooking soon, just so you know. And then I was like, that's kind of weird to get texts from you like that. So I'm sure she realizes it. But did you invite Jaden, by the way?
I'm inviting everyone.
Everybody?
I mean, not literal everyone, but like all the normal.
Okay, well. Oh my god, I want to eat all of this. You guys, I love sharp cheddar cheese. I could eat this whole bag. I actually think I could sit down and I could eat. How many calories is this? This is 800 something calories. This is like 900 calories. I could eat this whole thing in one sitting. And this doesn't look like 900 calories. It's ridiculous. That's what I have in a single day. That bag. Not literally that bag. But you know what I mean. I don't know. I find that ridiculous. I think that's horrible, you know. So yeah, I wore this outfit in one that I just did recently, and I'm wearing it again because...
Keeps trying to reconnect. I don't know what's up with the Wi-Fi.
Oh. Do we need to stop? Because the other one we did that, it was really annoying.
No, we should be okay right now.
Yeah, but if it keeps trying to reconnect, I'm telling you, like, the other one I did like that, whenever we did the video, it was, like, really annoying.
Okay, should I just finish then? Let me start over?
Does it keep trying to...
Alright, now. I can just get off Wi-Fi.
Yeah, maybe. If it does it again...
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Just let me know, and I don't know if I want to... I guess I'll just go, I don't know.
Yeah. So, yep, this is...
explain what's happening if we get interrupted.
Yep. So, yeah, this is Cooking Around the World for... Have you said any details about what we're actually doing?
This is Croatian Strukli, which is... I figured out, actually... I made fun of people for, like, not knowing what it was. There was actually a friend of mine who was live, and I saw the title, like, I think it was, like, in the notification, but then when I was watching it, or when I saw it on my feed, it didn't have the title there.
Oh.
So, I don't know where the title even goes. It's kind of frustrating that it doesn't, like, show up as a caption.
I think it's just on, like, the past broadcast.
It's kind of dumb. But, yeah, it doesn't show up, so I have this tiny bit of butter.
Here, I have the ability to write comments, so Croatian Strukli, ! Send. Okay, it's in the comments, so I can just tell people to look at the comments.
You invited James, right? Because he was like, oh, I'm coming, and now he's not here. So I feel like there's some suspicious stuff. I don't know what he's doing. He's fucking around.
Yes, I did.
Alright.
And so yeah, this is obviously Cooking Around the World, but I mean, it's Cooking Around the World because it's a dinner. But, I mean, this is, at the end of the day, a baked dish. But that's okay.
Which is funny, because the baking around the world is not a baked dish at all.
That's fine. So, should we start preheating the oven? Because it's kind of slow.
We can. I mean, there's no way I'm going to be even slightly...
Okay. We'll wait then.
...done. But we can. There's no reason not to. It's not like, you know...
So, Jaden is here, and he says, hello!
Jaden.
Hi, Jaden.
So there we go. 400 degrees American. And
American.
Now, yeah. Ooh. I have this butter. I'm looking for my instrument of choice. Here it is.
Your instrument of torture?
Yeah. I love torturing. So yeah.
Very nice. Gotta get this all buttered up so nothing sticks. This is where the final product will lie. But
That sounds so funny.
But yeah, so this is gonna be a bit of a fancy one, so we'll get there eventually.
What, to our deaths or something?
No.
What are we getting to eventually?
This putting things in here.
Oh yeah, that's me. Don't worry.
But yeah, because basically, have you described what Strukli is?
I have not described what Strukli is.
You should do so.
Strukli is kind of hard to describe, but it's almost like a pasta kind of a thing. Not pasta, it's like a noodle dough a bit. It's a dough that is similar to a noodle. I'll say that, almost like a lasagna noodle. That is basically you take a cheese filling that it's a base of like some cottage cheese and cream and spices, and you put it into this noodle essentially that you make.
Yep. Then you bake it up.
And then you put cream over it, and then you bake it. And cheese, obviously. Yep. It's cheesy, and in there's different kinds, different fillings. I'll talk about it more maybe if we can get more people to watch.
Jaden said, "Ooh, it's fancy. Interesting." That was before you described what it was. And yes,
it's not that fancy. It's just
it's not.
To roll stuff out. You know?
It's not fancy so much as it's in a lot of our dishes. They're often simpler. Like last week's was rice and some beans and some other things, and it all gets made in one pot. This is going to be much more like the average baking dish where we make things in a bunch of different bowls and then combine them at the end.
This is the one thing Brendan forgot to get out.
Ooh.
I'll put this over here and I'll use it later.
Jaden says, fascinating. It sounds delicious.
I love Jaden's vocabulary. So yeah, alright, I have to read because I don't know exactly what's going on next. Apparently I'm mixing things in a this is the dough. Okay. So I'm gonna pop this bad boy out. Just have easy access, I guess. It's a lot of cheese.
Oh my god, yeah. It's We're not gonna use. So we had to get 2 things of cottage cheese. We're probably not gonna use all of them. But we just needed more than one. So here we are with a lot of extra cottage cheese, which kind of sucks because that's like one of the few things that I'm not super into personally on its own.
I'll eat it.
Okay, cool. I'm usually the one who eats leftover stuff, but that's good.
Okay. Oh, there's an egg in here. So flour, salt, egg. Oh, I need more melted butter. Okay. So let me make 1.5 tablespoons. That's an interesting measurement. More of the butter.
How much butter did you put in this pan over here?
A tablespoon.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I wasn't sure.
Okay. Well, now you are.
Now we know.
Yeah.
So we're putting 1.5 tablespoons of butter, and this is all going into the stand mixer bowl, and it is going to eventually become our, I don't want to call it pasta dough, or lasagna noodle.
It's not a lasagna. It's like very similar to a pasta noodle.
It's the pastry item that is going to contain all of our cheesiness.
Okay, so it's 3 1/4 cups of flour.
We got a lot of flour here.
If I can find the right thing. Okay. Check on this. I think that's probably good enough. It'll melt the rest
Yep,
of
some
it.
nice melty butter.
Eventually.
Very nice.
You keep saying that.
I think I always say that.
Very nice. Okay. I hate flour so much.
Flour sucks.
I really hate it.
It's incredibly useful for basically like anything baking related, which is great. But holy shit, does it make a mess.
This will be enough.
Oh, awesome.
unless I suddenly need a ton more.
Yeah.
I don't think I will. Okay, I've so far avoided making a mess with the flour.
Yeah, you've done a good job.
Let's see if I can...
You only have 1/4 cup left to go. Please, God.
Oh, wow.
That's a
Look at that.
success.
Look at that.
Until we start mixing, at which point it will throw it everywhere.
Maybe.
I'm...
Maybe not if I'm, like, super careful.
Yeah.
Brendan was in the way. I had to defend
I was poked.
Yeah, I had to defend my territory. Right?
Yeah. So...
Oh man, I
What's
can't
next?
believe Jaden is our only viewer right now because it's so early. Everybody's still working.
Uh-huh.
That's fine. I didn't want this to take forever, so.
Yeah, we'd like to eat before 9 p.m.
Okay, 1 tablespoon of salt. We need more salt. Did you get more salt? I told you to get more salt. You didn't get more
No,
salt.
definitely didn't get more
I
salt.
told you to get more salt.
Yeah, you told me a lot of things.
A whole tablespoon of salt? Jesus Christ.
Nice and salty.
It's a lot. I wonder, I hope Target has good salt.
I don't think we'll need more salt before Monday.
This is almost gone.
Yeah, what the fuck do we use salt for?
That's the most dumb question I've ever heard. You're stupid, right? I literally put salt in every meal I've ever made. Do you know how many meals I cooked?
I know, it's a joke. Jaden says salt is great. I agree.
Oh my god, he's stupid. Okay. I'm not... What do we use salt for? It's literally almost gone. I don't know. Maybe it'll last. If we're very, you know...
I mean, if we need some, we'll get some.
With it. Okay.
I believe in the
put
salt.
I want to make sure this isn't like scalding hot. I don't think it is. I don't want it to start like fucking with my
Don't cook things, yeah.
Ah! It's dripping!
So got flour, salt, and butter at this point.
Yeah.
Next up is 1 egg, correct?
1 egg.
Uno
I think
eggo.
we're adding more eggs to the filling though, maybe?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, you need
Wow,
5
that
eggs for the
thing-
recipe, so...
Oh wow, lots of egg.
Mm-hmm.
Solidify some of the butter, that's pretty funny. So, that's funny.
Yeah. Chilled it out.
I'll just go throw this away.
Okay. Next up is the water. We have 2/3 of a cup of water over there.
Okay, that's it? Cool. Yeah, I don't know, hopefully, I mean, the butter is kind of becoming solid again, so...
That'll be okay.
Alright, let's mix that up. How long does it say to mix it up for?
It says attach the bread hook and mix on low for 5 minutes. And as you can see, we've got our bread hook already set up. So we're just gonna stack the bowl in there and give it a whirl.
How on low?
Yes, on low. And the goal here is to create a smooth, tacky ball.
Yeah, that'll probably happen. I think that's probably low enough. I mean, that's pretty low.
Yeah.
So. The dogs come over to
Yes, he's arrived.
investigate. 5 minutes?
Yep.
Well, that's great, because now we can talk about Croatia. Nobody's here, which is kind of sad. I was hoping to talk about it whenever more people showed up.
Well, we can wait.
But
I can show.
yeah, but, you know.
Okay.
But I guess we can wait. Because you'll probably have time when I'm rolling stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll wait. Maybe we'll just, there's a lot. There's 4 pages.
Good.
But, yeah, we'll just wait a second. And then if nobody is ready by then, because I'm sure we will need lots of time when I'm rolling.
Yeah. That'll be a process.
It probably, I don't think it would take that long, but it's just kind of boring watching the same thing over and over. So.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's repetitive.
But yeah, Croatia.
Croatia's a great country.
Jaden, you should go to Croatia. You're close by.
We've been there.
Yeah, we've been to Croatia.
Yeah, it was part of our Europe trip last year in the before times.
Yeah.
Immediately before the US was excommunicated from the rest of the world.
I mean, the rest of the world is also suffering right now, so...
No, true.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure France and Italy both called, like, a second national lockdown.
Yeah, they did. Which sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, we won't because we don't care about...
Yeah, we didn't call a first, so...
Yeah.
Can't have a second one until you have a first. Jaden says, oh, that's cool. Probably about us going to Croatia and not France and Italy having...
Probably.
A resurgence of COVID-19.
Oh.
Do you want me to get that backside?
It's all good, I can get it.
Okay.
Just gotta fight this thing. Like,
Yeah, it's like, no.
I don't wanna
Get out of here.
killed here. That's probably good. It looks like it's having a good time there.
Yeah, it's mixing it all up.
I'm meaning to add a little more liquid. It doesn't look like enough to me, but I could be wrong, so.
Yeah,
I know
we'll
it
see.
is supposed to be pretty damn floury. So.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, Jaden should definitely go to
Croatia.
Croatia.
I agree. All those countries are really cool.
Yeah, everybody, everywhere we went, everyone thought we were like British or something, so that was cool.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, at least nobody thinks I'm fucking American. Like, that's great.
Jaden says we're on soft lockdown again as well starting Monday. A lot closes, but schools stay open with the 1.5 meters space between people. Gotcha. That'll be fun.
Jaden, are you still on vacation, or are you going back this week or next week?
My vacation ends on Monday, sadly, says Jaden. That sucks.
So I think I need 1 more tablespoon of melted butter because it said 3.5 tablespoons. I used 1.5 for that, and then 1 for the other one, so that's 2.5.
Yep.
So that means 1 more. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do that. Probably. Like, I don't know. See, that's not a ball, and it's
Yeah.
already, yeah.
The timer says it needs another minute, but I feel like it needs something else.
Probably need some more water.
Wait, I just realized
I'm gonna
you
get
said
some.
without the social distancing at schools.
No, he said I thought he said with the one.
I think I read with because that was my
Yeah.
assumption. Are you guys not going to be?
Without the-
Yeah, are you guys not going to be distanced at school? That's kind of fucked.
Alright, so it's not, I'm gonna just melt the butter, and then if it's somewhat a ball, I will, do something about it then.
Mm-hmm.
I need this for in a second.
Jaden said, "Nope, without it." That's rough.
It's pretty dumb.
Yeah,
Maybe Germany isn't the land of the free.
not for long.
Yeah, I mean, it is coming together. I don't feel like that's enough to be a ball,
No.
personally.
You could try and like bring it all into the middle and see if it balls up.
Yeah.
Like,
Here, turn it off. Because that's been, the 5 minutes has passed, and it is like a dough, kind of.
yeah.
I wouldn't call this a ball, though. This
No,
isn't
it
a
is
ball.
very much not a ball. Is it? And it's not really smooth and tacky either.
No, it's very, very dry. Like, it needs,
Needs some
it
liquid.
definitely needs more water. Okay, I will add more water. It's about like a tablespoon or so, I think.
So hoping to just kind of wet it a little.
That's what it was on before, or the one before? I
It
can't
was
tell.
two notches in.
Yeah, it's on 2 right now.
Yep.
Alright, I'll let that happen in a minute.
Yep.
Oh no, I need the brush and I put it away.
Ah,
Oh, that sucks.
just wash it. Yeah, look, you can see it's kind of starting to collect a bit.
I mean, it's gonna need a few minutes before it's done.
Yep.
It's going to. Yeah, I need to let the water heat up before I try anything because it's hard.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it probably needs a little bit more, but
Sorry.
that's okay.
It's so salty. I'm like, damn. I hope it's supposed to be that salty. It's kind of ridiculous. It said a tablespoon. No, it said a teaspoon. It said a teaspoon. Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. I mean, nothing's in it. It's just gonna be ridiculously salty.
Yep.
Maybe I won't add as much to that. That's probably what I'll do.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's absolutely ridiculous. It's like 3 teaspoons instead of 1, you know?
Oh, man.
Well, as I thought it said a tablespoon. I even like double looked at it. Oh my god, I was like, that seems ridiculous. I was correct. It is quite ridiculous.
That's rough.
It happens.
Yeah, no, it should
It
be
is
fine.
actually ridiculous, so it tastes awful. But that's fine. It just tastes like salt. Oh my god.
Can I taste it?
It's really bad. You're not gonna like it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really bad, isn't it?
That's salty.
It's pretty bad.
There you
Anyway.
go. It's balling up.
Yeah, that's a ball.
Yeah, the good news is that, like, it's not like this is like a cake.
Yeah, okay. So
Okay.
Jaden has done it too. I have never done that actually before. This is like the first time
Yeah.
I've ever done that, and I just don't know how that happened, but that's fine.
The good
As
news.
long as I do not put too much in the filling, I think it'll even things it a little bit.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, you're about to add a bunch of cream.
Yeah.
And, like, that's gonna balance things out. And, like, obviously it'll be saltier than it needs to be. But, like, I don't think it'll be the end of the world.
Oh man, that's so funny. I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm so dumb. Oh man, I should have trusted my instinct.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I was like,
But, yeah, you can see now it's got this whole ball thing going on. Of course, as I said, a piece broke off. But, you know, it's still a ball.
nah, it's a ball. That just happens.
Yeah. Is this the kneading section of the instructions?
Yeah, it's just letting it knead.
Yep. And then after this, the next step is going to be we
Let it sit for a minute.
yeah, we coalesce it into a real solid ball, and then we're going to butter the sides of it and let it rest. And then we're going to move on to the filling.
I'm just the dumbest person. I cannot.
It'll be okay.
Hopefully it will be.
And yeah, so the thing is,
So yeah, anybody following at home, please don't put a tablespoon of salt in there.
Yeah.
That's all you can do. Beginner's mistake.
but yeah, so in reality, well, this is going to be a bit of a tricky recipe because of all the folding and rolling and stuff like that. The
I mean,
actual-
I'm apparently having trouble just measuring things.
Yeah.
So.
But in reality, the number of actual instructions is not too much. You basically just create a simple dough, and create a cheesy and creamy filling, roll out the dough, and then put the filling in the dough. So this is going to be a pretty simple one in terms of complexity, but some certain steps are going to take a bit of time and effort, which is why I was saying it's a little more complex than some of the, like, put everything in a pot and cook it type of dishes we've made before.
I can see why I fucked it up because look, tablespoon is right below teaspoon.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my brain was just like,
Yep.
okay.
No, it's not too bad.
It's pretty bad. Brendan, don't lie.
It's not bad. No, but in the context of something that's going to be combined with a bunch of cheeses and creams.
If I just put like the plain cream on top, I don't think it'll be. I don't think it'll be that bad.
Yeah, like I wouldn't want to eat that as like a cake or bread.
I think when it's cooked, also it won't. Really,
yeah, but like we're gonna have like 1.5 of these cottage cheeses, most of this sour cream, a significant chunk of this half and half. Some more eggs,
this is perfect. See,
and a bunch of
It's not
cheese.
sticky, but it's just sticky enough.
Yep.
And workable, you know?
Yep. So yeah, it'll be a little saltier, but I mean, I put a lot of salt on things anyway.
You feel it. Like, Oh my god, it's fucking awful.
It'll be okay.
Ew. It's really bad. This would be great if it wasn't for that.
Mm-hmm.
So this is basically pasta dough. It tastes like pasta, but the addition of like being in a salt mine for a few hours.
Well, I put salt on my pasta, so there you are.
Excuse me.
It's just pre-salted pasta, really.
Yeah. Alright. So now, I do have to get this crap out of here.
The little leftover bits, the crumbs. Because, like we said, it's going to rest for a little while. Why do you let dough rest? Because I know generally you do it to let it rise, but obviously this isn't going to rise.
I don't know.
Gotcha.
I've never made this before, I'm not sure.
I assume it in some way makes it easier to roll out later.
I'm sure it does, for some reason.
Yep, so before we do that, we gotta take this butter.
I gotta read fucking carefully now, I'm scared.
Yeah.
Because I swear I read that. You can smell it. The salt. It actually smells good. It smells like bread.
It does.
And pasta. Okay. The sides of the bowl here. Does it want to cover the can you scoot that close so I can actually use it? Does it want you to cover the
Cover the bowl with plastic, yes. I'll get you a plastic wrap.
I was wondering, because you're all like, I got everything out.
I got most everything out.
He lies! Just kidding. Okay, let's make my hands super buttery.
I mean, you know, I forget a few things. You put 3 times the recommended amount of salt in. We all make mistakes.
Yeah, we all do.
Buttery bread.
Butterfingers. Oh, those are good. Hey, Jaden, you guys have Butterfingers over there, right? Do you guys have Butterfingers? I'm sure they do. I don't actually know much about, like, what candies are international.
Yeah, that's something you'd have to figure out. Can you get your requisite candies?
I'm supposed to get candy from Charlie, but they will never send me it. So that's good. They were like, I don't have money. And then today they were like, I spent, like, all this money on clothes. I'm like, nice. Love that. Okay.
Jaden said they do not.
You guys don't have Butterfinger?
God, land of the free. More like land of the free of Butterfingers.
Jaden has no idea what we're talking about. That's what's funny. We keep calling Germany land of the free.
Land of the Butterfinger free.
Yeah, land of the dumb people.
Yeah, well, I'll show everyone. I'll show Jaden a Butterfinger.
Well, I wanted this Butterfinger for a week now, and I have to save it for Halloween.
Butterfinger. It's fucking.
It's like toffee almost, like a peanut butter brittle toffee.
Yeah.
With covered in chocolate.
Mhm. There you go.
Okay. So yeah, I have this. Cool. It's like a shitty ball, but I think that's what it's supposed to look like.
It's beautiful.
It does say smooth tacky ball. That doesn't, that's fine. I think.
I mean, it's smooth where it's not like cracked. Like I think the texture is correct. It doesn't actually matter how like formed together it is. Jaden said, "Oh boy."
About the Butterfinger, I want it so badly.
Yeah, we got it and some other candy for Halloween, and Eric is very upset that we can't eat all of it right now.
No. Oh my god, I hate plastic wrap.
Plastic wrap sucks.
Can you get me like a, something to cut this with?
Mm-hmm. Did you know that plastic wrap used to work much better and be a lot more sticky?
Yeah,
However,
some fucking idiot decided, I'm not gonna do that anymore.
no, actually,
Who likes this thing?
it was very bad for the environment, the chemicals they used to create it. So they purposefully changed to a less effective material
That sucks.
in order to be better for the environment.
That's like the first time that's ever happened.
I know, I thought you'd appreciate that.
I do. I'm really mad at the environmental people in our government today, but we're not going to talk about that. Okay, so
that's going to rest for at least 15 minutes.
let's see if Mom
So-
I'm still working. Well, I know you're still working, but like...
She can watch and work.
Yeah! Hold on. Let me text her. Let me be like, bitch.
I'm slow hitting these buttons because I'm doing it through the phone camera.
If you
So
are
I'm
not,
missing some depth perception there.
Pussy. Yeah, that's what I text my mom. So, I don't know. I love her. She's good. Yeah. She laugh reacts. Okay, whatever. No, that's not...
Wrong.
I'm trying to get on here. This isn't it. I hate this.
She can do it.
I literally hate this so much. I don't understand where you put your shit. I don't see Safari anywhere on here. Where is it? Stop.
I'm trying to help you.
I am too. There we go.
It's funny because Eric and I have the same phone, but
But he's dumb and he puts stuff in weird places.
I know where everything on my phone is.
Okay, you set that. Okay, yeah. So here's the mixing. Okay, this is the part that I'm not stressed out about.
This is the easy
I'm already
shit.
fucked up. So we already have that.
We're in too deep.
I'm already gone.
Your mom says, "Okay, I'm here." Hello.
Wow, it worked. I bullied her.
Yeah, you bullied her
I
into
was like,
participating.
Don't be a little bitch, and she's like, "I'm not. I swear I'm not. Don't call me that."
Welcome.
That's how I love that. That's great.
The power.
Yeah, I have so much power.
Sam is here too. You bullied
Wow.
your mom so hard that Sam showed up.
It's Sam's birthday. Everybody say happy birthday, Sam.
Happy birthday,
We
Sam.
love you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Sam said birthday girl is here. Yes, you are.
Happy birthday to Sam. I'm making this in your honor and you don't get to eat any of it. Which is fine because nobody needs to know this, but I'll tell you anyway. So I misrun a teaspoon for a tablespoon of salt and now this thing tastes like...
It's very salty.
Yeah, it's extremely salty, so we're happy about that. Alright, I don't know how much cottage cheese they want.
Your mom says, I was shamed into being here. Hell yeah.
I mean, to be honest, her excuse, like, I'm working. It's like, what kind of a bitch out excuse is that? Like, so?
Oh, and for those who have just arrived,
Oh yeah, we should talk about what we're making.
well, so, yes, first of all, Erica will describe what we're making, but
I will.
also,
Oh,
something
God.
to note,
How much
I've
is
realized that we can make comments while streaming.
How much is this?
You'll see,
I need 24 ounces.
16 ounces.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so you'll see at the bottom here, or at the top comment, the first one made was the name of the dish we're creating. So you can see the first comment is Croatian Strukli. And we've taken to doing that because hopefully now people can come in and actually know what we're making.
Yes, it's Strukli. Okay, so now that more people are here, I can actually talk about Strukli a little bit.
Yep.
It is... The best way to put it is it's similar to lasagna, kind of. But it's kind of a pasta-ish dough that is rolled out very thin. And then a mixture of cheese and cream and spice, or not a lot of spices, just like thyme and garlic powder and stuff like that, is mixed in. And it's rolled up into a cylinder and then put in a pan and then covered in cream and cheese and then baked. So that's what it is. So I need help with this. 16, I'm gonna try some. It's fine. I don't know. 16. Okay, this would be 32. So half of this is
Half of
8.
that is 8.
16 plus 8 is 24, right?
Correct.
Okay, I did it. See, you guys, I'm not that horrible now.
Sam says, "Thank you, my lovely people. It was in the middle of Breath of the Wild. I forgot you
yeah.
got a Switch.
I'm so
nice.
Breath of the Wild is so good.
It is. I actually just started playing the demo that came out for the new Hyrule Warriors game. I'm very excited because it's supposed to be like a prequel to Breath of the Wild. So that'll be cool.
I don't know.
How far in the game are you, Sam? And yeah, just to continue where Erica left off. So this is Strukli. It's actually a dish that when Erica and I went to Croatia, we had.
Yes.
So they have some interesting fillings.
Yeah, so what we did is in Zagreb, there is a restaurant called the Strukli, and it is a restaurant that serves only Strukli.
Yeah, it's like the Strukli restaurant.
Yeah, and drinks and stuff like that.
Yep.
Okay, sour cream.
And so we got a pesto Strukli and a blueberry Strukli. I remember liking both. They, kind of like a sweet one and a savory one. But they were really good.
Oh boy.
I was personally a pretty big fan, and I'm excited to try our version of a cheese Strukli. So yeah, it'll be a good time. And it was actually, when we went on that trip, it was one of the first meals we got. I think it was like lunch on our...
It was the second meal we got, yeah.
Yeah.
Which was fun and super exciting, and yeah, Croatia's a beautiful country. It was awesome. It was one of my favorite countries, but I say that about almost all of them, so it's kind of hard to, to figure it out. I mean, Slovenia is absolutely my favorite country. It's just, it was nice. We did a lot of cool stuff and stuff. Lots of good memories there.
Yep. I will say, in that area of Europe, the top half of those countries are definitely more tourist ready. I don't want to say tourist friendly because they're all really friendly, really nice people, really cool places. But like places like Croatia and Slovenia are much more prepared for tourists.
Yes.
Lots
of people, at least in Croatia especially, lots of people.
Yeah, there were lots of there's things to do in all of them, but especially we found the restaurants. So obviously we had some real issues because we were vegetarian, but even outside of that, there's a lot less variety. Like there's down in like the southern area and closer to like Turkey and things like that. It's
in
a
the
lot.
Balkans, not Croatia, just for clarification.
Yeah, sorry.
Because I got confused when you were saying that.
Yeah, in the southern half of the Balkans.
Yeah.
You have to it's a lot more of just like straight local cuisine, which is not the most varied.
No.
But it's still all good.
Sad.
So like it was mainly only an issue for us because we were there for so long. If you're going there for a shorter period of time, I think it would be great. Sam said, "I just started. Just got one shot by those robots, but it's whatever. I completed one shrine and going on to the next. Awesome. Just so you know, and I understand that telling you this will likely cause you to die many times, but the robots, the guardians that shoot lasers, if you parry with your shield, where like you're holding your shield out and press A, you can actually parry projectiles, including the laser, and with the guardians that can't walk, it will one-shot them, and it's great. But you also will either, if you fail the timing, you either get your shield broken if you're late, or get hit and die if you're too early. So it's a fun time.
Yeah, I never do it.
I do it. It's actually, you can learn it. You can learn the timing. It's really consistent, but obviously like save first because you're gonna die a lot when you learn it.
Hey Sam, tell me a name of a Switch game you want, and I'll buy it for you for your birthday. Unless you don't want any Switch games. In that case, you don't get shit. Right, babe?
Yeah.
Okay. One. It won't start. I'm sorry. Everything's all over the place in this recipe. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay.
Sam in all caps said Hades.
Okay. So
I've heard a lot of good things about that
Brendan.
game.
He keeps talking about it.
I would get it if I didn't have like 30 other games that I need to play first.
Oh my god, okay. Let's just, okay. Have a little bit. Oh, good God. I'm suffering.
Suffering.
I am suffering.
So, things we've missed while we were talking about
Just
lots of
thyme
random
and
shit.
garlic powder, that's it.
Well, so yeah, there's the cottage
And the
cheese,
sour cream, obviously.
sour cream, thyme, and garlic powder. And I think the last...
Did you not get it out?
No? Did I miss nutmeg?
No.
Oh, I'm just blind.
It's okay. It might not be up there because
It's
you
right
need
here.
to... Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, but there's more.
Yes.
You just haven't done it yet.
Mm-hmm. Sam said, all the gods are hot, even Zag, the main guy you play.
Okay, if there's hot boys, I need to look.
And there's gay shipping.
Oh boy. Okay.
I've heard...
Okay, guys. Listen. I did not spend so much money, okay? I'm already getting Sam this game, now I have to get it for myself. Like, don't get me excited.
I definitely saw, on Twitter, people saying that this was, like, the game with the most attractive characters.
Oh, God! Oh, my God! Oh, if there's a femboy in there, I swear to God, I'm gonna go feral. If there's even one femboy. If there is literally a singular potential femboy, I'll go crazy. Dude, I need to see the ingredients.
I thought you were good.
No, dude. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Okay, so 1.5 cups of shredded white cheddar and 4 eggs. Oh my God.
Jeez.
So many eggs.
Making a fucking quiche.
Yeah. What if it said 4.5 eggs?
That would be tough.
Oh my God, I love sharp cheddar. Babe, did it say 1.5? I don't have memory.
1.5 cups of shredded white cheddar. Sam says there might be one. I can't recall all the characters, but they're hella cute.
This is a 1/2 cup, so... Oh, fuck. I'm gonna get cheese everywhere, and it's such a sad moment for me, because I want to eat it, but this counter is really messy, so I don't want to eat it off the counter.
Reasonable.
That's about a 1/2 cup. Is this like a cup?
You need at least one full one. Or wait, no, because you probably use it at other points.
Okay.
I don't know. I trust you.
Okay, no, I don't want you licking my foot. Okay. Alright. Cheese. Am I right? Am I right, boys?
Woo!
Just gonna have a handful here. Can't not. I mean, this shit's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh! Alright there, I'm suffering.
Earth is suffering, so we can just look at some cheese. Hell yeah!
I'm going over here to clean up my cheese.
Sam says, how is everyone doing
Are
today?
you still looking for a femboy?
Yeah.
Dude, if it's that hard to find one, it's fine, I'll give up.
But yeah, how's everyone doing today? I'm doing well. I've had a pretty chill day. I'm fucking tired though, because
I need to know what's...
Polly
Oh, that
has-
guy looks like a
I think
femboy.
that was Cloud.
Cloud is a femboy.
Polly has woken me up constantly at night the last couple of nights.
Okay.
And your mom says, this is making me so hungry. Same!
Me too. What's really cool is that I get to eat it.
1 egg.
Oh, can you get me a paper towel, please?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yep. Yeah, they don't tear well. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
God, it's a mess.
Yeah.
There's so much going on. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna need to know the next step.
I know.
Okay. Oh my god. Jeez, I'm glad I noticed that. Oh my god.
Sam says, bad, Polly. Titus has been wanting to play with me all day, so I get it. Yeah.
There was shell in there somehow. Why didn't anybody tell me?
Uh-oh.
Let's make sure no shell. Awesome. One more egg. Then we're done. I don't know if we're done, actually, because Brendan took the fucking thing. What's next?
Next up, after eggs, you've already added the thyme, garlic powder, nutmeg, salt, and ground
I
pepper.
did not add the salt and ground pepper.
Okay, so salt and ground pepper.
How much? Does it just say whatever? Okay, 1/2 teaspoon.
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 Alright, teaspoon. I will add actually less than that. I will add just like a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what? That looks good.
Perfect.
I'm not gonna add more than that. I'm just not. Okay, what's next? How much? Also, okay. This is gonna be harder.
Because it's
in fact,
ground.
I'm not gonna measure it because I don't know how the fuck one does that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with my gut here.
I measured it when I made a quiche.
You ground it into a bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's a waste, so I don't want to do that. That looks fine. I think. Maybe a little more. I don't know.
Sam said, I never really knew the difference between regular white eggs and brown eggs. Is there a difference?
not
They taste the same to me. As far as I know, they are exactly the same. The color of the egg does not matter.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Look at this.
This looks like an amazing mixture of cheese and
Yeah, this
other
looks
cheese.
fucking good.
And eggs and nutmeg and...
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, man. That looks great.
Mm-hmm.
I'll taste it. It'll be very eggy, but I want to see if I want to put any more seasonings in there.
Mm.
So, hopefully I don't get salmonella. It's good. I'm gonna add more thyme though. Definitely not more garlic powder. I can taste that.
Yeah.
Normally I'd be like, I'm gonna add more salt. But in this case, I'm terrified, so I'm not going to.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, it's good enough. I don't think it needs it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there's our mixture.
Nice.
Actually, more pepper.
Your mom says, will you make this when we're there?
Probably not. This is a lot of work.
Yeah.
I'm already making Thanksgiving. What the fuck? No! Bitch, I'm already making Thanksgiving. I'm not about to be like, let me make Strukli.
She said both the savory and the sweet.
No. I'm probably... no, in fact, no. I am taking the entire week off of cooking and baking for maybe the week before or after, but not the week of Thanksgiving. That's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
That is way too much.
Yeah.
So we'll see. They might be there for one day. I don't know. It depends.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
That's our mixture.
There we go. The thing is basically ready. I mean, it's been 15 minutes, like 16 minutes by now.
Awesome. So now we're going to get to rolling.
I'm dividing the dough into 4 equal pieces, laying one piece at a time on a clean work surface. Roll and stretch the dough into a... Oh yeah, I'm going to get your tape measure. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And at this point, you can also bring the book over and probably start talking about Croatia.
I'm actually going to do a quick pet segment because I think the book will be best for when you're rolling.
I know, but I'm about to roll.
Hi, Kylum. You're so good. He's sleepy. He went to the groomers today, so he's very clean. Although, we're about to go outside, and after dinner, he goes into the dog run, where it's mostly mulch, and it's pouring out. So he's going to get fucking dirty again.
Great.
Right, Kylam? Let's find the cat. I bet I know where she is because she's always there. As soon as I can figure out how to turn the light on, there we go. Haha! Yep, there you are, Polly. Hello. Oh, Kylam is walking in front of the camera. Polly, you're very secretive. You make it very hard to film you. We love you, Polly, even though you're far away. Okay. Come on, Kylam, let's go. Your mom said, I believe the quote is, you could do both if you aren't a pussy.
What was? Oh, yeah, well, okay, yeah, if you want to make something, sure, I don't know. It's kind of, I'll make you food, just not like this. Can you get my bench scraper? Or I'll get my bench scraper. You just keep doing it.
I'm doing a great job. Look at this beautiful, beautiful salty boy.
Look. The magnet.
Yeah.
That's funny. Alright, yeah, the salty boy, okay. There's the book if you want to grab it.
Yep. Sam said, how long until you move? I'm sure she'll probably answer this before I do, but they're actually just coming for Thanksgiving, I think is what she's talking about. They're not moving till next year.
So yeah, this was just cleaned.
Yep, just wiped this. We needed a big workspace, so we just cleaned this whole space off, wiped it down, soaped it up. Now it's going to be our rolling area.
Yep, and we've got this thing. I guess I'll, keep it around.
And your mom says, I'm just kidding.
You better be just kidding. I wasn't kidding. But you better be.
So,
Still salty.
Croatia, the capital, the city we mentioned before of Zagreb. You can see they have a population of 4.3 million, an area of 56,594 square kilometers, and their official language is Croatian. And something funny just to point out about that is that what we found out when we were there is that Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Slovenia, and I think one or two other nations in that area, all have their own official language. However, they're basically all identical to each other outside of small dialect differences. It's basically all the language they spoke when they were the combined nation of Yugoslavia. But they just kind of, called it their own language. I guess they wanted to feel special.
They understand each other though.
Yeah.
Basically. I mean, the only country that's really different is Albania. It actually is not related to any other language. Like, it's its own tree. Its own branch on the tree of languages.
Yep.
Which is super cool.
Mm-hmm. So, let's hear about Croatia. If your Mediterranean fantasies feature balmy days by sapphire waters in the shade of ancient walled towns, Croatia is the place to turn them into reality. Croatia's extraordinary Adriatic coastline, speckled with 1,244 islands, strewn with historic towns, is indisputably its main attraction.
Jeez,
The standout is Dubrovnik, its remarkable old town ringed by mighty defensive walls. Coastal Split showcases Diocletian's Palace, one of the world's most impressive Roman monuments, where dozens of bars, restaurants, and shops thrive amid the old walls. In the heart-shaped peninsula of Istria, Rovinj is a charm-packed fishing port with narrow cobbled streets. The Adriatic Isles hold much varied appeal, from glitzy Hvar town on its namesake island to the secluded naturist coves of the Pekleni Islands just offshore. Away from the coast, Zagreb, Croatia's lovely capital, has a booming cafe culture and art scene, while Plitvice Lakes National Park offers a verdant maze of turquoise lakes and cascading waterfalls.
I think it's Plitvice. And I don't think Roveni, I think is how you say it.
Whatever.
Well, we were there, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, this is very hard.
Do you want to trade?
No, I'm scared. Because it's like supposed to be this big. It's almost that long.
Wait, but aren't you going to roll it up?
It's supposed to be a 9 by 13 square rectangle.
Mm-hmm.
And it is exceedingly difficult.
Well, if you need to trade out, let me know. You can do the reading. Because apparently you're so good at pronouncing things.
Okay, then.
Okay, some top experiences in the country of Croatia.
A little thinner.
You hoping to see through it?
That's the goal.
Number 1, Dubrovnik. Croatia's most popular attraction, the extraordinary walled city of Dubrovnik, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site for good reason. Despite being relentlessly shelled in the 1990s during Croatia's homeland war, its mighty walls, sturdy towers, medieval monasteries, baroque churches, graceful squares, and fascinating residential quarters all look magnificent again. For an unrivaled perspective of this Adriatic pearl, take the cable car up to Mount Surd. Very nice. So, number 2 is
Very nice.
windsurfing in Bol. Bol, on the southern coast of Brack Island. 1 second. How's it look? A little more?
I mean, it's just not long enough. I don't know what to do to get it there.
Here, I got you.
It's ridiculous. I don't think you're gonna be any help.
No, I got it. I'm a professional.
Yeah, have you done this before?
Yeah.
You literally haven't.
I'd like to try. It's home to the illustrious Zlatni Rat Beach, with its horn-like shape and golden pebbles. The town is a favorite among windsurfers. The channel between the islands of Brack and Navarre provides ideal wind conditions.
What is all that banging?
I don't hear any banging.
It's right there. There's a ton of it going on.
Oh, maybe they're hanging things.
Yeah, or maybe the guy's insane.
Maybe, we'll find out.
I don't know why, unless this banging on here, but I wouldn't think it would get that far.
Yeah, probably not. We're fine. So,
I don't know about that, but okay.
well, I also hear things shifting, which makes me think they're doing stuff.
Hopefully.
Yeah, who knows?
That sounds like it's the other apartment, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I honestly don't know. I'm not worried.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks to the westerly maestral that typically blows between April and October, the wind picks up slowly in the morning, an excellent time for beginners to hit the water.
This is just not... I literally don't know what to do. This is not long enough at all.
By early afternoon, the winds are strong, perfect for those looking for a real deal adrenaline kick. And also, I missed this, but this is actually a picture of Dubrovnik, which looks like a very beautiful city. It's one of the few major cities that we didn't see. Next, number 3 is Hvar. Come high summer, there's no better place to dress up and get your groove on than Hvar town. Gorgeous tanned people descend from their yachts in droves, rubbing shoulders with up-for-it backpackers at Aprez beach parties as the sun drops below the horizon. While the cashed-up yachty types keep the town's top-notch restaurants and cocktail bars in business, Sunday's young revelers do the same for the little dance bars that are the mainstay of the scene. Next up is Plitvice Lakes National Park. A turquoise ribbon of lakes linked by gushing waterfalls in the forested heart of continental Croatia. Plitvice Lakes National Park is an awe-inspiring sight. There are dozens of lakes, from 4-kilometer-long Kozjak to reed-fringed ponds. Their startling colors, a product of the karstic terrain. Travertine expanses covered with mossy plants divide the lakes, while boardwalks allow you to easily traverse this exquisite watery world. And
I've taken that exact picture, but without people.
Yep, here's a big old picture for it. This was a beautiful place to visit. If you ever do go to Croatia, make sure you see this. It was a really, really cool hike.
Really long.
Yes, you got to plan a full day, but it was definitely worth it. And quickly, here is the map. As you can see, here is Croatia. It has this interesting kind of like spanning shape. It kind of gives a nice hug to Bosnia and Herzegovina.
It gives a nice hug.
Mm-hmm. It's ringed by places like Slovenia, Hungary, Serbia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Montenegro down here at the bottom, and right across the bay here is Italy. And you will find a lot of Italian food there.
Yeah. So actually, yeah, across Or that's probably pretty good. I think that's good.
Awesome. That is very thin.
Yeah. So it's very thin. It's it's not see-through, but you can see the light through it.
Yep.
Like that. You saw that. In the middle is not as good. But I have fucking tried my best.
It's pretty damn good.
I can't. So
Yeah, she's got to do this 3 more times, remember?
what I'm gonna do is just leave it because it's finally the right size.
Yep.
And basically,
Move on to the next.
I will. I don't even know which is the short side. I guess this side. Honestly, can't tell. It's kind of square.
This is the longest side.
Yeah. I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter. Okay, so, well, yeah, but I think, yeah, a roll like that versus a roll like this. I don't know which one's better. I don't know which side is shorter. Let me just kind of measure it. This is like, okay, this side is shorter.
It looks shorter.
I don't know what that means. I think I roll it like this, right?
Probably.
Right? I'm confused. I've confused myself.
Let me read the instructions.
No, I got it. It's fine.
Okay.
So. Okay, So, what? I want.
No, I was going to start reading, but it sounds like we're doing something exciting.
I'm just gonna, it says like a quarter of it. I don't know how to measure that at all. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna get dirty. Oh well. Maybe if I kind of tilt it over here. Okay, hold up. Let me close these holes. They're like, no, no, no.
Smother it.
Hold on. Can you actually bring the thing over here, please?
What is the thing?
The thing. Literally only the thing. I don't know. I would say that's probably not.
This was the thing, for people who are curious.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure out, how much to put here. Yeah. I don't want to go crazy, but I also feel like that's not...
That's at least a fourth.
This is at least a fourth of that? You think?
I mean, based on where the line was before,
yeah.
I don't fucking know.
That's fine. If that's what you think, that's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to roll it. That's okay. Can't really do much about that.
Yeah, a little bit of spillage.
Excuse me. I'll just kind of get rid of it.
That's fine.
Okay, well I haven't done it yet, so please just hold on.
Yeah, so this is definitely the hardest part of this process.
Yep, there's a leak, so that's not good. But I'm just gonna put it in there. That's okay. It doesn't... Brendan, I'm sorry, but I need you to
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I know, but I just need you to not be in my face because there's stuff everywhere.
Sam says, I would just eat the filling, to be honest. I get that.
But yeah, this is fine. There's some little minor holes in the bottom.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all gonna cook up,
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be perfectly fine.
I just need to clean this area so it's not dirty. Okay.
Yep,
Yeah,
so...
this is really the only, super time-consuming part of this. Cause
Yeah.
I'm only a fourth of the way off.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, we do this 3 more times, and then the dish is basically done.
Yes. Alright.
So, next up is Wining and Dining in Istria. Le Dolce Vida reigns supreme in Istria. It's the sweet life. Haha. Croatia's top foodie destination. The seafood, truffles, wild asparagus, and a rare breed of Istrian beef called Boskarin all stand out, as do myriad regional specialties and award-winning olive oils and wines by small local producers. Slow food is a hit here. You can sample the ritual in upmarket restaurants in seafront towns, in traditional family-run taverns in medieval hilltop villages, and in converted olive mills high up in the hills of the peninsula's verdant interior. Nice. So, next we have Blue Magic on Besivo. Of the numerous...
We went there, right?
We did. Of the numerous caves on the islets surrounding whatever, I don't know how you pronounce islets. Surrounding Besivo's Blue Grotto, Modra Spia, is the most spectacular. The light show produced by this rare natural phenomenon will amaze you. On a clear morning, the sun's rays penetrate through an underwater hole in this coastal cave, bathing the interior in a mesmerizing silvery blue light. Beneath the iridescent water, rocks glimmer silver and pink, creating an unearthly effect. It's so popular that it's often impossible to swim here in summer, but come later in the season for an unmissable experience. It's really cool. We visited there, and it's just a really interesting... Mm-hmm. Oh, the jacket's coming off, everyone.
Oh my god. Oh. This is a fucking process.
Yeah. But yeah, so it was a very cool thing to see. Another one of those things that if you go, you should try to see as best you can. Mm-hmm. Next up is Diocletian's Palace in Split. Experience life as it's been lived for thousands of years in Diocletian's Palace, one of the world's most imposing Roman remains. The maze-like streets of this buzzing quarter, the living heart and soul of Split, are chock full of bars, shops, and restaurants. Getting lost in the labyrinth of narrow streets, passageways, and courtyards is one of Croatia's most enchanting experiences, and it's small enough for you to find your way out again easily. That's another thing we visited. It's really cool. I wouldn't say it's like, oh my god, you will die if you don't see it in the same way the other two are. But if you're in Split, it's definitely one of the cooler things there.
It's really cool to eat dinner there.
Yeah, it's not what I expected a palace to be, because like it was literally like alleyways. But yeah, we got some dinner there in like this little like hole in the wall fancy restaurant. It was a fun time. Next up is castles in Zagorje. The postcard-perfect medieval castles of Zagorje are a prime spot for some time travel. Journey back to 1334 in Trakolskin Castle, although its present-day neo-Gothic exterior is the result of a 19th century makeover. Learn about Croatian aristocracy in its well-presented museum, and wander the 215-acre castle grounds, landscaped into a romantic English-style park, with exotic trees and an artificial lake.
I didn't want that to happen.
Enter the 16th century via the hilltop castle of Veliki Tabor, worth a visit for its pentagonal towers and turrets, atmospheric interiors, and the bucolic landscapes that surround it.
Jesus.
Ooh, a tear.
No, it
Oh, did it jump up?
I can't get it to do it now. Alright, let's see. Well, I'd have to roll it out just for thinness sake. See, it got a little bit, this side's fine. It got a little bit shorter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Oof.
I don't know. I'll even be able to come back from that one, maybe.
No, you absolutely can. Like, the absolute worst case is you roll it up and do it again, which would suck, but it's... Like, you can't ruin dough like that.
You would be surprised.
Next up is castles in we just read that one. Zagreb's coffee culture. Elevated to the status of ritual, having coffee in one of Zagreb's outdoor cafes is a must, involving hours of people watching, gossiping, and soul-searching. Unhurried by waiters. To experience the truly European and vibrant cafe culture, grab a table on the cobbled car-free... Oh god. To Kalsiseva, with its endless
Yes.
street-side cafes.
We went there.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Or one of the pavement tables on Turg Preradovica or Bogovica. Don't miss the Saturday morning spika, the coffee drinking and people watching ritual in the city center that forms the peak of Zagreb's weekly social calendar. How's it looking?
I mean, you have eyes. You can see it.
It's looking good. I was curious what your thoughts are, because you're the professional.
I'm not.
Compared to me, you are.
I mean, I am the one who put a tablespoon of salt in this.
I've done worse.
How?
I think I've told this story before, possibly even on stream. But one time, I was...
about half. Okay.
Yeah. One time, I was making a no-bake banana cream pie as a dessert for Thanksgiving.
Right.
This
It's
was...
a weird dessert for Thanksgiving, also.
Yes. But...
You made several mistakes there.
So...
I'm just kidding.
Okay. I just want to clarify. A no-bake banana cream pie with a pre-made crust. So this is literally... You take... And this is from a mix, I'm pretty sure. This was literally, you take the mix, you add in some, a couple, an ingredient or two, mix it together, and then stick it in the freezer for a couple hours. Mm-hmm. I get to instruction number 1. Instruction number 1 is mix the ingredients together in a bowl. Mm-hmm. I'm a dumbass. So I think, oh, by bowl, they must mean, and just to clarify, this wasn't last year or something. I was
figure this out. It's dripping everywhere.
Mm-hmm. I was
Give me a second, please. I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Nicely done.
Oh,
So,
excuse me.
This was 10 years ago, so I obviously know better now, but this is one of I wasn't much of a baker back then. So I proceed to mix all the ingredients together in the pre-made crust. And it was a terrible idea because as I'm mixing, the crust begins to come apart and mix into the rest of it.
Right.
So that never happened. So yeah, I've done worse. But
I don't know why. I mean, I know I'm putting quite a bit in there, but that's what it said to do. So.
Yeah, I think stuff like this is just hard. I think every time we've made these sort of rolls, you get some leakage, and I think that's just kind of gonna happen unless you're
super good.
Not even super good, period, but just you've made a lot of this sort of dish.
Yeah.
I'm sure the fucking Strukli restaurant we went to doesn't, but they're also literally making their living making Strukli every day. Sam asks, what are you planning to make for Thanksgiving?
The same stuff I always make. Something corn related, probably cornbread stuffing. I don't know. Sweet potatoes maybe. I don't really want to. I don't know. Mashed potatoes. I don't really want to, but John's obsessed with mashed potatoes, and he'll get mad if I don't make them.
We get the Guardian turkey cutlets,
Maybe
or we've done.
macaroni and cheese.
Mm-hmm. Cranberry sauce. It's outside of not having an actual turkey. It's a pretty traditional Southern Thanksgiving, I feel like. Nothing too crazy. What about you, Sam? What are your plans? While we wait, let's talk about Mliet. Cloaked in dense pine forests, marvelous Mliet is an island paradise. Legend has it that Odysseus was marooned here for 7 years, and it's easy to appreciate why he'd take his time leaving. The entire western section is a national park, where you'll find 2 sublime cobalt-colored lakes, an island monastery, and the sleepy little port of Pomina, which is as pretty as a picture. Don't neglect eastern Mliet, home to some tranquil little bays, brilliant beaches, and a couple of excellent eateries. Yum, yum, yum. Sam says, planning to make a shepherd's pie and a classic sweet potato pie. Yum. Sounds fucking
Never
good.
had sweet potato pie before.
You haven't?
No.
I am like 99% sure I have. Up next, we have Kopaki Rit, a floodplain on the Danube and Drava rivers. Kopaki Rit, part of the UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, offers breathtaking scenery and some of Europe's best bird watching. That's cool. Join a boat trip and keep your eyes peeled for eagles, black storks, purple herons, and woodpeckers. Just some of the nearly 300 species recorded here. Explore a flooded forest by canoe, hike the nature's trails, or saddle up and ride a horse.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be so sore tomorrow.
Yeah, you're putting in some work.
This is like way harder than it looks. This dough is not interested in being rolled out.
Mm-hmm. So that is all the top things to do, but that does not mean we're out of things to read. So, next up, you're going to hear about diving. Do yourself a favor and pack your mask and snorkel. The clear, warm waters and the abundance of small fish make for lots to see.
We went snorkeling.
We did go snorkeling. It's very cool. Serious divers will also find plenty to keep them busy, with numerous wrecks dating from ancient times to World War II, drop-offs, and caves. Yeah, we went out snorkeling. We did an island tour in Split, and we went snorkeling.
Blue cave, then.
Yep. Some very cool stuff. And then there's bird watching. The griffin vulture, with a wingspan of up to 2.6 meters, has permanent colonies on the islands of Kres, Kirk, and Privik. Paklenica National Park is rich in peregrine falcons, goshawks, sparrowhawks,
I think it's goshawks.
goshawks, sparrowhawks, buzzards, and owls. Krka National Park is an important winter habitat for migratory marsh birds, as well as eagles. Kopaki Rit National Park in eastern Croatia is an important bird refuge.
I think we thought about going to Croatia and then we didn't have time.
Yes, I believe that's true. We were planning on doing a day where we go to Krka National Park and then Plitvice.
It was, not a good idea.
Yeah, we realized that Plitvice was going to take like more than a full day to do, so we gave up on that.
This is a fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot believe I have to do this again.
If you want me to do it, I can.
I feel bad for saying this, but this is like, have you rolled anything before?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe. I don't know.
Like, nothing...
It's not that I, don't trust you, but I'm also, I don't even trust myself doing it.
No, I understand.
It's kind of difficult.
Like, I've never...
How thin you have to make it.
No, I've never done something this thin. I was just, if you're too tired to do it, me doing it is better than you dying.
Yeah, it's just, oh my god. This one especially, I don't know what's going on. It is I feel like just nothing's coming of it.
Mm-hmm. So now we're going to hear about some of the great beaches. There's places like Zlatni Rat, a protrusion of golden pebbles stacked with beach bodies and activities galore. Then there's Stenivia, a spectacular and secluded cove of white pebbles within a circle of high cliffs. Then there's Dubovica. Blue waters dazzle against white pebbles in this isolated spot on the island of Var. And then there's the Pekleni Islands, pine-shaded beaches for naturists and swimsuit wearers alike.
I'm just gonna call it. I don't know.
Yep, that's fine.
We won't fucking get anything.
Looks good enough to me.
I mean, just...
Next up is some food and drink that's common in Croatia. So, first up, we have Bazga. Homemade elderflower juice is a classic of continental Croatia. Fresh and lovely, a singular imbibing joy. Then there's Bermet, an intense liquor made in the town of Semobor, with dried carob and figs, wormwood, orange zest, sage, and mustard seeds, all soaked in red wine. That sounds fancy.
Whatever.
Then there's Boskarin. Don't skip the taste of Istria's indigenous ox.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, nearly extinct by the late 20th century, but brought back to life recently as a meat delicacy.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
I love it when people do that.
Yeah. Next up is Gregata. Fish stew made with different types of white fish, potatoes, white wine, garlic, and spices.
Sounds pretty good.
That does sound good. I don't like fish,
If I
but...
eat fish, though?
Fuck, I'd eat that. If you take out the fish, I'd eat that.
Yeah.
Next up, Komiska Pogaka. Savory focaccia-like pie from Komiza on Vis Island, stuffed with onion, tomatoes, and anchovies. If tomatoes are missing, then it's Viska Pogaka, from the town of Vis.
It's too bad, like, whatever. Why does a van show do that? It's fine.
Yeah, good question. And finally, we have...
I have a lot left, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Finally, we have Rogasica. Among the many Rakija grappa delights Croatia is known for, this Dalmatian liquor is known...
Rakia? Is that what you're trying to say? That thing that we had?
Yes, I think it's spelled differently. Is that how it was spelled before?
I don't know, maybe it is.
This is the word. Looking at it, it's probably rakia. That was a common liquor in a lot of different countries we went to. And it's spelled really weird, but that's probably what it is. Just, like I said, we didn't have any in Croatia. And there's some small little dialect differences in the various countries. So this might be one of them. But this Dalmatian liquor is made of carob is perfect if you like your drink sweet.
Okay.
And yeah, it's really good. It's really strong,
Yeah, that's
though.
not what that is. It's not made of carob.
Okay,
So
never mind
that's
then.
different.
Funny story about Rakia, though. So we went on a tour in...
Oh, wow. I'm gonna be so sore.
Mhm.
Jeez.
When we were in, I think it was Serbia, we went on a tour through some of the old, like, ruins and things like that. And we went on the Danube River. And it was a really cool tour. And it was really funny because at the end of the tour, they gave everyone who went on it, like, a little gift. And you'd expect...
A shot of Rakia, like the hardest Rakia they
Yeah,
had.
you'd expect it to be, like, a shirt or a little poster or something like that. They're like, no, here's a little shot of alcohol.
Oh, it was so strong.
It was really strong.
Oh my god. Okay.
Sam says, push through the pain, Erica. One more to go.
Hurts really bad.
Do you-
like, ow.
Let me try. If you
Dude.
if you don't like it, I will stop. Okay? At least give yourself a break. Let me start it off.
Dude.
Okay.
God, I'm glad we started this when we did. It's already 6.
Yeah, I know. Jesus.
But I mean, this is like the last part, and then we just gotta pour over the mixture.
Yep. And that is the last thing our book has on Croatia. So, yeah, I mean, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. This is one of the few countries we can actually probably give more information on. As, like I said, we've recently been there. But yeah, it's a really cool country.
I don't know how it ends up in this ridiculous shape.
Just beat it up.
That's basically what you have to do. What?
I was trying to go to the other side of you to get a better view, and you moved at the same time.
Come on. Yeah. I've never been very good at keeping, like, the dough in the right shape. But whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's all getting rolled up at the end, so it doesn't need to be a perfect square, rectangle, or whatever.
Oh my god.
So just trying to get this one last piece separated out and ready to go. And then we're just gonna, you just put cream on it, right?
Yeah, and cheese.
Gotcha. It's like cream cheese, but separate.
Oh my god, I am gonna be in so much pain. Wow.
Yeah. I wish you would have let me help.
Well, I'm the one who does this.
I understand.
Oh god, that's what I was trying to avoid. Whatever.
God, imagine having to be the people who do this, like,
They
throughout.
probably have like industrial shit though.
Oh,
Like,
true.
this is probably a lot easier if you're not me. Using stuff that I have in my own kitchen.
Like a press.
I don't know. There's shit on there. Just something.
Or they're just ripped out of their mind from all of the rolling they do.
Yeah, well, they probably have better rollers. I mean, this is just some like $5 roller or something, you know?
I think our roller is
It's
nice.
fine. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, if you're a professional, you probably have professional stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I mean, people are like, oh, can you imagine somebody who has to mix stuff for a living? But it's like they have huge stand mixers. They don't do anything. They literally just sit there.
Yeah, they're smart.
Well, yeah, if you have thousands of dollars, you can afford one too. But you don't, so.
They're well funded.
Yeah, it's not that they're smart, they just... I keep trying to get rid of this whole, like, there's so much dough here in the middle, and I really want to push it out.
Mm-hmm.
The roller's just not doing anything about it. Not unless I, like, put a ton of force into it. I mean, like a lot. Like, my whole fucking body. Like, here, let me try that. Because this isn't very thin at all. I mean, you can feel, like, over here it is. But over here it's, like, pretty hefty.
Nice. It's looking good.
Yeah, it's pretty thin.
Yeah, when she goes to check out like that, she's got to be quick, otherwise it'll tear. Because at this point, it's so thin, it can't really
It's not
even
that
support
thin,
itself.
Honestly, it's fine. Like here, it's pretty thick, but like
Mm-hmm.
it's very. It wants to fold in on itself. Like it's done here, I think 5 times.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna end it there because I'm in a lot of pain.
I understand.
I just don't think. I mean, I don't know. The dough is very uninterested in being rolled.
It looks like it's gonna
Like,
be good, like as
It's very firm. It's very. I mean, it's not fun. Let's just put it that way.
yeah.
That's all I'm gonna do because there's a lot in here, but it's not.
Yeah, we just have a little extra, and that's fine. It's like a big egg roll.
Yeah. Oh no. I almost got that one, like.
Yeah, that was almost perfect.
Oh yeah, the best one.
Yeah,
I
that
only
was.
spilled a little bit.
Yeah, look, she learned.
Yeah.
Very
Oh my
nicely
God,
done.
I am never gonna get. Oh wow, my arm is so fucked. It is in a lot of pain. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. I'm glad I didn't turn the heat on in this house. I was like a little cold earlier, and I was like, oh, maybe I should turn the heat on.
No, you're working up a sweat.
I'll probably get hot if I do that.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm fucking hot. Like, jeez. That was tough.
Yeah, good work.
Alright. So. Okay. So that's done. So, yay. One of them, this one was pretty bad. It split a lot, but the other ones are fine. So now I'm just gonna pour the cream and the cheddar on top. It needs 1 1/4 cups of cream. And how much cheddar? How much should I use? I don't even know how much I use. That's bad.
It should say in the...
No, it says 10 ounces, and then it used an amount that was in cups for some goddamn stupid reason. And then it said, pour the rest. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I want. That's what I'm gonna do, because I don't know.
Yeah, whatever feels good.
I don't have time to think about whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah.
It has it in cups and ounces, and that's just too much for me.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck is that? I don't know. So.
Yep, but yeah, so...
1 1/4 cups of this.
Nice. But yeah, and what's good to know is, like, from at least, I feel like from our experience cooking things like this, you, like, even if there's small tears or whatnot, it really just doesn't matter at the end of the day. Because what happens is all that cheese and egg and stuff in there, it melts and becomes sticky and kind of coalesces everything together. So you're not going to have this, like...
I'll take a picture of it. I'm going to take a picture of it like this. Like...
Okay. But yeah, so you definitely have...
Where's your camera? That's how you access your camera? That's...
Yeah.
Okay.
Erica's making fun of my phone again.
Okay, that looks weird like that. It looks... I'm gonna pour the rest over it first. Okay.
Beautiful. Then we're gonna get some cheese in there.
20 ounces. Okay, so...
There's this too, also.
I'll probably just eat that.
Okay. And then you just cheese up the top of it. Give it a nice border. Or layer. That's the word.
Yeah, I was like, border, what is...
Yeah, I don't fucking know. And yeah, this is the final step. This has been Croatian Strukli. In this case, it is the cheese flavor, but, you know, if you were going to make
I think others have cheese in it too. It's
yes.
not like...
They all have, especially I think the cottage cheese.
That's what's in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Blueberry, or like we had a pumpkin one.
Yep, pesto. There you could pretty much put anything in here. Like, this is a very the dish itself is very foundational. It's just like cream and cheese and things like that. So you can fit basically anything you want in it, and it'll taste great. And with that, we're going to pop this bad boy. Sam says, gonna bounce, connection keeps going out on me. That's fine, because we're just finishing up. We're just gonna put in the oven for 45 to 50 minutes. And then when it comes out, we will have a delicious Strukli to eat.
Yep. I'm just gonna kind of move the...
Bye, Sam.
Bye, Sam. Bye, everybody.
Yep.
Thanks for watching. This is heavy.
Yep. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. And we'll see you later this week for our baking around the world. Bye-bye.